There's a poem by Robert Frost called The Road Less Traveled. And the poem starts off with a guy and he's looking at a fork in the road and he's looking at, two roads, right? Now, the first road he's looking at has a lot of wear on the road, right? He can see that a lot of people travel by this road. A lot of people trust this road, and the road is old faithful. It's something that people could rely on. The second road isn't as traveled by. It's kind of like uncharted territory. He notices the grass is like a little bit overgrown. Not a lot of people travel to the second road. And he's looking down both these roads and he's like, okay, one of these roads is traveled by a lot more. The other one is traveled by a lot less. And he's not sure what to do because he likes the first road. It's like a guarantee of some sorts. But the second road, it's intriguing to him, right? But it's just not a guarantee. It's not something safe. He's just not sure what he's supposed to do. And I take that as an analogy as sometimes you really got to take a leap of faith and really you got to just got to trust God and you got to trust that everything's going to be all right. Because sometimes in life, you're going to have a guaranteed way of becoming successful, which is the route that everybody takes, going to school, taking that good job. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. For some people, they want to do it. So if it feels right to you, then go ahead and do it. But sometimes there's something that you really want to do in your life, and you're looking down the path of that road, and you're not sure what's going to happen if you head down that route, right? And people say hindsight is 2020. That when you look back at your old decisions, you can easily say what was the good decision to make in that moment. But the fact of the matter is, when you're in that moment, people just can't be too sure what the best decision is to take in that moment, right? But hindsight is 2020. So it's something to keep in mind that the guy is sitting by a fork in the road and he ultimately chooses to go down the path that he doesn't know where it's going, where the grass is overgrown, that not a lot of people have traveled by. And he goes off saying that he doesn't regret his decision, that he took the road that people travel by a lot less, and that has made all the difference. And that really is true. When you decide to take the road and the route to life that not a lot of people take, you're going to take more risk. You're going to trust God a lot more. You're going to take a leap of faith. That doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. It means that, you got to trust yourself in a lot more. If you really believe in yourself and if you really trust yourself like that, sometimes you really got to take a leap of faith and you got to trust God and you got to trust that everything's going to be all right, right? And you got to work towards your dreams and you really just got to trust in yourself and you got to believe that everything is going to be. I feel like nothing. I don't feel like streaming it. I feel like the same note. And it's just